the invigorating Invigoration, or to invig. Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Hey, what's happening everybody? Hope you guys are feeling great. I'm Team Kills, and what I like to do is make gaming easier. Invigorations, or to invig, which means nothing. I'm going to show you guys how to get the perfect invigoration buff for your perfect Warframe. I'm going to explain how to do all of this and why. First, why? And it's because this is some awesome shit. Invigorations are a 7-day boost for certain Warframes, eventually every Warframe, but it's a 7-day booster for 3 Warframes every week. Now, these are actually really big buffs that you're going to notice. Like when you go and look at your stats, it might be time for a new build, possibly. Now, these are all the buffs that you can get, and these are random. The Warframes, they're random too, kind of. Not like random. There actually is a probability chart that balances things out, kind of. It has a lot to do with the whole player usage, blah 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 stuff I don't want to go into, but these are the buffs that you're going to get randomly each week. Now, how to do this? The very first thing you need to do, and I say first thing, it might be a bunch of things depending on how far you are in the demo syndicates, but the first thing you need to do is go down to demos and buy the Invigoration segment from Sun. It's not cheap. Now, your mastery rank has to be a minimum of rank 8, and your syndicate mastery rank down on demos has to be max or family. Second, you're gonna have to build this segment inside your foundry. It's gonna take a day. Then you claim it and you go and interact with your infested testicle in the back of your orbiter, and it's going to automatically sync in, and then it's gonna bring you to this screen. This is now your new Helmuth home screen. You'll be able to pick your Helmuth ability swaps or your Helmuth shard options. 3, make sure the Warframe that you're going to invigorate is the Warframe that you've got equipped, or it's not going to work. I made that mistake. 4, this process with the Helmuth technically takes resources. Not a lot. It's really not a lot, but you're going to have to feed the monster. So keep that in mind when you're doing this upgrade. Now, I probably should have mentioned this up in the why, but this section down here in the bottom is where you can get your perfect buff. Now, after 10 invigorations, you get like an override key. Basically, instead of having to wait for whichever Warframe, whichever buffs they give you, you could pick whatever Warframe you want that maybe you've built, gotten ready for certain buffs, and then you can slap that on for 7 days. Now, the only catch is you can't switch the buffs. You have to use whatever buff that they've given, and then you can put on whatever Warframe you want. You cannot double them up. I know what you're probably thinking. Once you pick a Warframe and you've invigorated them, they go gray, and it's done for 7 days. With your override key, you can technically put it on a Warframe that's already been invigorated, but it's just going to use the last one. It won't let you stack them. I wish, but that would be unfair. Now, I'm not 100% sure if you use your override key to overlap an already invigorated Warframe, if that's going to refresh the 7-day timer, or whether it's just going to switch it over and say, oh, you still have 3 days left with your new buffs. I personally haven't done that yet. So, and there's no readout on it, so use at your own risk. So that is pretty much all there is to invigorating, except for using the buffs that you put on your Warframe to slaughter thousands. There's that too. Just saying. But on that note, I really hope this helped. If it has, join the team of killers. Become a killer of teams. Let me know what you're thinking in the comments. It's one of the ways we could talk. Make sure you keep it easy in life. And remember, just keep gaming.